Hey guys, it's Mr. Allison again. This week, when we're talking about our second step program, we're still looking at values. The first time we looked at values in terms of just my own individual personal values. The next week we looked at friendship values. Like sometimes we have friends that we spend time with, and what are the values that are important for us when we're choosing friends, and that sometimes those things can be important in the very things that help us to decide on who our friends are. This week we're going to talk about community values, and even more specifically school values, because our school is a community. Now we're back to school today. I've already had a chance to meet with some students, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'm talking to the ones that are staying home, the virtual students, but and I hope you're doing well. But when you think about being in school, and again, I'm going to remind you what values are. Values are not things that we think are valuable, such as my motorcycle or my dog, or it's the things that kind of define who we are. So family values, that's really important. When we start talking about our families, when we talk about our religious values, when we talk about our moral values, when we talk about things that drive us, like are we driven by success or wealth, or are we driven by time spent outside or athleticism or different things. When we start talking about a community, what are values that are important to a community? So you've already had some questions for the Tuesday check-in about that, and you'll have some questions for the Thursday checkout about that. As we think about a school, what are the things that you want your school to look like in terms of values? So when we think about ideas like that, what are things that are important? When you're in kindergarten or preschool, one of the first things you learn is sharing. Sharing is teaching a value about the possessions that we have and helping others out and taking turns and things like that. That's an example. Obviously, by the time we get to middle school, we don't teach just sharing, but there are values along those lines that you would like to see in the community that you think would make it be better. So what kind of things would you like to see? What kind of values would you like to see the middle school have that you think would make it a better community, or you think would be a suitable community? So those are the things I want you to think about this week in our second step lesson. Have a great day. Good to talk to you.